Say something for me.
Say something for you.
Let's go.
Does Bachelor in Paradise go for an hour or an hour? It goes for an hour and a half, doesn't it?
Yeah, what's that? Still, yeah, half an hour to go.
Oh, so that's when all the juicy stuff happens.
24 minutes.
I might have to bow out shortly, guys, anyway.
Why are you bowing out, Beverage?
Because I've got a lovely girlfriend who I need to spend time with because I miss her very much. Been busy.
Okay, I'll let that. What's the girlfriend's name?
Her name's Annie.
Oh, Annie.
Oh, she's putting my face mask on. Which one? The coffee scrub or the mask of Magnaminty? The Magnaminty. Putting a face mask on. It's Face Mask Wednesdays.
Are you putting a face mask on as well, Beverage?
I might let her put a face mask on.
Do it now?
Well, yeah, she'll probably come over and put it on me. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put a face mask on. Get back to watching The Bachelorette. We'll really treat ourselves, you know. We'll challenge gender norms.
The Bachelor in Paradise, Beverage.
Same. Bip. Hey, what's the appearance fee?
3K.
Oh, you piece of shit! It was 500. It was minimum wage on Big Brother.
No,
I guess you guys are like things.
So Bachelor was $90 a day.
Well, that's a week. That's still.
Bachelor was $90 a day. So if you had like a mortgage and bills to pay, it was rough.
Yeah, I was a teaching student, so I was fine.
I was trying to support my small child.
You know, I had a passion for smoking marijuana, which was like a small child.
Is that it? $90 a day.
$90 a day.
You know what's crazy though? In Brisbane, that's heaps.
And what sort of thing do you have to sign? Like, you know, as far as like confidentiality and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the confidentiality agreements are protecting. Like I can only talk about this stuff now because I've been out of contract for X amount of years.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I swear the contract's basically there just because I know so many people from Batchy or Big Brother or whatever, and what the networks will do is they'll sort of string further opportunities over them. So they're like, oh, we're considering you for maybe this hosting job, and it's like, well, I don't want to upset, you know, Endemol or ITV.
Feathers or
So they don't really speak out. I mean, I've got zero connection to Big Brother or, you know, any of those shows anymore. But I've also got nothing negative to say, and we're back on. The telly's on. Let's watch this.
Oh my God, they're back. The trio's back.
I think we all just want to go and chill with everyone else.
Yeah, because they've just had an awkward trio-some.
Oh God, I love this shirt. Where is it from?
Yeah, I really like his shirt too.
Oh, he's got the moves, your man.
Oh, he's got the Glenn's got the flamingos. Ooh, Tim will give his rose to Brett. Not this Brett. Not other Brett.
So there's roses to give in this?
Yeah.
And what does a rose mean?
The rose means that you want to continue your relationship or continue your connection with that person.
And you also win a 1996 Daihatsu Charade.
Pretty much.
Just a very resilient workhorse of a car.
A Daewoo Lanos.
A Daewoo Lanos. You just got fucked up by Daewoo Lanos.
So
yes, I knew you would love that because you were a stoner.
I was, not anymore. I'm very...
I said was.
I've moved on to much harder drugs.
So theoretically, like every girl could give a rose to the same guy. Yeah?
Yeah, but that would make Osha have an aneurysm.
But ultimate alpha move for the girl who gets picked.
Yeah.
That Jamie dude just looks like some TV villain. Like
I know, but like I think
like
he's a really nice guy. He's just a bit socially
Does he
awkward.
dye his hair black?
I don't know.
He black,
He
man.
looks like Harmy from Get Smart.
Oh my god, that's. I thought he looked like a bigger, taller version of.
Like Jaws.
No, from who? Lord Farquaad.
Oh, but with blonde hair, but with dark hair.
No, Lord Farquaad's got black hair too.
Lord Farquaad, does he? Oh no, that's the Prince Charming that has blonde hair.
Oh, I like his shirt.
Yeah, Glenn. Dimmy's Richie's good.
Yeah, that's Jamie.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh no, your husband's getting spoken to. Geez, he looks like what vanilla missionary would have sex with.
Yeah.
He just looks very plain. He's too plain to even do my taxes. I feel like he's an assistant manager at Civic Video.
Oh my god, he is. And Civic doesn't even exist anymore.
There is actually one in Windsor, in Sydney.
Is there?
Yeah. I was Googling it yesterday, weirdly.
Why? That's so weird.
Because there's one
Where
blockbuster in
is
Oregon.
Civic? Oh, this is where it gets hectic. This is where everyone starts to like clutch at straws.
I just absolutely couldn't do this show because of how monumentally. I remember when I was 23, I've never asked a girl to dance in my entire life, and at a nightclub in Brisbane, I asked a girl to dance because everyone was like, ask her to dance, ask her to dance. And I walked up to her name's Sam Anderson, and I said, hey, would you like to dance? She said no, and I walked 8 kilometres home.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah, and then I found out she was joking. She wanted to dance. She thought I'd get the joke.
That makes it even worse. 8 kilometres is a long way to walk.
Yeah, from
What
Brisbane.
you should have said was, can you give me a lift home?
This is before Uber too, and I had no money. Oh, tough times for Michael Beveridge.
Look at Michael Beveridge now.
Thriving, beautiful girlfriend.
Driving.
You'd hardly know it.
Microphone.
Yeah, he's got his microphone, he's got his Annie. He's about to get his face mask.
Dipper could potentially know who I am.
I've met Dipper.
Humble brag.
I have met Dipper. Legend. Who do we all go for?
Mighty rude.
I go for Port Adelaide.
Jesus.
Wow. Nobody can put Adelaide.
I moved to Adelaide to do breakfast radio, and it was really funny because when I moved to Adelaide, Rory Sloan and Jared Petrenko reached out. They were just really nice. They're like, mate, if you need anything, hit us up, yada yada. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to go for the Crows. And then my station, which was Fox FM, but of Adelaide, they were like, no, we sponsor Port Adelaide, so you're going for Port Adelaide. And I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Then
it's
when
done.
they explained Port Adelaide to me, they're like, they are the shitty team built on a shitty area and they suck. And I'm like, that's the team for me.
Yeah, underdog.
Because I go for the North Queensland Cowboys, and we are also that up there as well.
Well, yeah, I would have said
Forget I'm talking to
working for Port Adelaide in Adelaide.
Hey, number 1 right now, buddy. Huh? Let's check out the table.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. But it's just as far as, popular sentiment is concerned, if you're being a media personality in Adelaide, you'd probably break for the Crows, I would have said.
Well, I feel like Port Adelaide are bringing it back because of just the pure champagne and Mercedes attitude of the general Crows fans who leave at 3/4 time because they want to beat the traffic back to Unley. Anyone watching this not from Adelaide is just like, what are these people talking about?
I love Adelaide.
Adelaide is the most underrated city in Australia. Great wine, better food than Melbourne in my opinion, with less wait lists, cheaper rent. Doesn't quite have the culture. If you don't like AFL or Fringe, you're in for a tough time. But outside of that, we're back on. Trev, have you got any tats?
What's that?
Have you got any tattoos?
Yeah, and I got a tattoo. It said Rachel. when I was going out with this girl called Rachel, and then we split up. So now I've got a tattoo that says "fuck Rachel."
That's what got you. That's what got you in the mess in the first place, buddy. Oh, thought he had a rat's tail. I like that Alex is frozen, but she just looks like a concerned mum.
It's gonna be so mad at me.
There's definitely something going on here. Cass is really giving it a crack.
Well, she's got a voice like a drag queen.
Who was even talking? Oh, Abby looks so off it. If you're already, I don't know if she's crying, but if you're already overwhelmed in the first episode, that's tough days. Because she's going to be on it for a while, I'd imagine.
How is it stop being mean? I think Kieran deserves more than Cass.
Death was paradise.
Look at that.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's not barely for you.
Well, I have a lot of laughs, of events, but I just think Kieran wants someone.
This looks nice, though. We should go there.
He just wants someone who's hot.
I wonder how much it is.
Right, so it just gets a little bit of movement, a little bit of traction.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on other nations as bachelor people coming over, almost like an exchange from around the world? Obviously, we wouldn't take America's because they're all sick.
Wow, eh?
What?
Oh, my girlfriend has just told me that there was American people on it last.
Wow, how many girls do you know, Al, that don't know how to open a bottle of champagne?
I feel like this is a producer's dream. Very disappointing.
There you go. Yeah, well, you know, get her some shadow cardboard or a, you know, or a UDL. See if she knows how to open.
Jamie just does not look like a real human. It looks so weird to me.
I'll save it, don't worry. Save it. I'll save it. You're not gonna get out.
Yeah.
I'll throw you on, right?
I'm not an expert, but has he had work?
I reciprocate at this point, probably.
No, you don't have to.
Like, is it clear that he's had work, or does he just have an interesting, like, his face?
Jamie is just creepy, but that might be an option.
Do you think he's had work?
I just think he needs to stop being clingy.
Well, if you're 40 years old on a reality show,
Like, if you're going to be clingy, you're never going to find someone. That's why you're single, if you're clingy.
It's just that, can we
has he been single his whole life, or has he been, like, previously married and got divorced or something? Is there a fuck Rachel situation happening there?
Wow, you're asking the wrong person there.
Jump on the wiki.
Jake, I'm not an aficionado on Jake. So there'll be a rose ceremony, you know, presumably fairly shortly.
Don't count your chickens from the hatch.
Kieran and things like that.
That was Tim.
Yeah.
I'm a very loyal person to my friend. Yeah.
All right, well, we're starting to get Glenn into it. They must have been listening to Al.
Yeah, they've moved the lighting to clearly night.
All the girls that said they'd actually marry Glenn, they don't want to kiss him, they don't want to date him, but they'd marry him. Suddenly they're going to work him in.
Sounds like a great marriage. Huh.
It seems like Kieran just wants to kiss like any girl, you know.
Pretty much.
Well, me and Kieran, you know, when I was his age, we had that in common.
And see if he wants to give me a rose.
So who's Cass? Was she good?
Can't really remember her much.
Okay. Feeling mad season, apparently.
Hey, have they ever had? Because I know that they've had British guys come on. Because I feel like
Yeah,
British
they had American guys too. They had one that was nice, and then they had one that he thought he was a puppet master.
I remember they had an American woman, didn't they? She was like a tall. That's all I can remember. I feel like they don't have British women on here because British girls from the reality shows I've seen.
What? Did you see that?
What?
What happened?
Kieran is in Abby's bed and they're having sex together.
What? Kieran's in Abby's bed.
Yeah, and they're having sex together.
They must have signed a waiver.
Tonight, they didn't even talk.
Yeah,
I know, now they're sleeping together.
Okay. Well, talk's overrated, maybe.
Jeez. Talk about not putting the work in.
I know. I was watching it. I don't think talking is their thing, really.
Oh, this is the new batchy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's ugly. Lucky. Who's thing is like, do you?
He's alright.
Oh, he's like, you'd look at him and be like, oh yeah, you'd say that.
Joe won't come down to your
He's
seat.
attractive. Like, apparently he's very tall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
I was like, I don't know any of these people. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's where Al's gone to sign up for the next one. She seemed like back aboard.
that's wild.
I'm a nurse. I'd love to check in and see how your heart's going. Yeah, a little bit up there. Yeah.
I'm here to find out.
Oh.
She's a nurse.
He was on some TV show.
No, he was on The Bachelor last year, wasn't he?
No, he was on something else.
Survivor, that's right.
Yeah, he was on Survivor, yeah.
That's interesting. I can understand the benefit of, like, I really want them to do one with Shane Warne more than anything in the whole world. I want them to do Shane Warne, The Bachelor. I just think if you could it's very hard to find a TV show that both men and women will watch equally, and The Block managed to do it because that's something that we're all interested in. The Bachelor sort of seems to be female skewed, but you put bloody big Warnie on there. Every bloke.
I think you'll find that Warnie's got his own show running without the cameras.
Yeah, someone just needs to follow him around. Actually, no, his Instagram in general is just hilarious.
Yeah, no, we actually had a mix-up with Warnie in a hotel. We had our rooms mixed up in a hotel in London a few years back. I didn't realise till I pulled the bed down, there's 2 girls in it.
You know he likes to pre-organise things. He's an efficient man.
So, Dad, did you fuck Rachel tattoo?
Even I'm not even related, and I still go get it. I was like, no.
I had it removed.
Oh, yeah, that must have hurt so much, you know.
There you go. When did Snoop Dogg get to be a mainstream advertising guy?
I reckon he's got some bills that have popped up.
There you go. He's suddenly he's popping up on ads. Snoop Dogg. Let's get him to be the face of the franchise. Good to see, I say.
It was Daryl Smith's anniversary, and he forgot to pick up wine.
You're going to blow out my face, right?
Oh no, he forgot the wine.
BWS delivered a bottle of her favourite within 1 hour.
To this day, she's still got no idea I'd forgotten.
Well, I hope Al's alright.
Always have the biggest brands at the lowest prices. So to make it more convenient for you, try.
So in the remaining 6 minutes, what do you say, Mike?
Look, it's just.
Are they going to cast any light on it?
I'm gonna ask my girlfriend what she thinks of this episode thus far. If there's any takeaways from her. Bubba? Average? Well, I guess if Kira and Abby crawl into bed together, will that be like a big enough cliffhanger for you?
And we haven't had the Kira reveal.
If they
So,
cheat-
it is just a Swan In episode, though.
Oh, I wish Alex was here so I could ask if, like, the fear of going home makes you act differently. Because I feel like everyone that behaves at The Bachelor in Paradise part nightclub.
So does
at,
that mean someone, so does someone go home?
Pardon?
Does someone go home tonight?
What's our expert? I've got no. Oh, actually, no. We've got an expert right next to you. Does someone go home on the first night?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Because they do the rose ceremony.
I always thought the rose ceremony was like once a week, but that's a bachelor, isn't it? Actually, what would I know? I think I like Brit. She seems nice.
Yeah, I like Brit.
This is gonna be drama.
We'll have a shit show.
Well, it hasn't been obviously no bitchy drama. I think for some people's likings, they're gonna hate on it, but not enough bitchy drama.
We know how.
This is actually the first time I've ever watched a show on free-to-air TV, and I went to Bunnings this afternoon to buy an aerial cord.
Really?
Yeah.
I think.
I just watch Netflix. Jeez, Kieran and Tim, they just the entire narrative is based around them.
She enjoys Kieran's company. He makes her laugh. He's very entertaining.
He's very entertaining.
Yes.
Are you entertained?
Entertaining or very entertaining?
When I saw him in these naked grapes, I thought, oh my god, yes,
That's
like,
entertaining.
I just need a boy to be naked and give me some of that grapes.
Did he do naked shoots? Huh.
Oh yeah. Right. The whole reason why she came. It's probably putting your eggs into one basket, you'd say.
You guys need to spend some time getting to know Kieran just alone. That's like, think about your emotions. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Abby's being a bit possessive. She thinks Abby's being so possessive here, and I think that maybe that's where sort of like, I'm not going to say the immaturity, but 24, like, yeah. I know. My girlfriend's saying that on Instagram, Abby puts forward this really strong front of I'm a proud, independent woman, I blah, 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 blah. But on here, it's really coming out that she's sort of like unhealthily obsessed with Kieran. It's the first night of the show. She should be listening to everyone.
I reckon sometimes they make the person look like really bad.
Well, yeah.
In a lot of the shots you see, Abby sort of looks misty-eyed, like she's almost been crying. And she looked really surly and angry, like she's not enjoying herself. Like, trust it. If someone was to take me to Fiji and put me in free booze, I would be smiling. Oh, okay, they're in bed with each other now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Is that a single bed too? Like a king single?
Doesn't look like a lot of room.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there you go. That's what I was talking about.
See, now they're getting under the blanket.
There you go. Very crafty plan. We'll turn out the lights and nobody will ever know.
Why would you really want everyone to know who you sleep with on TV?
I think you sort of make the decision when you're on these shows to be aware that any relationship you choose to engage in is going to be broadcast fairly publicly. Oh, a little bit of drama, dropping another girl's name. Also, first night. Have a kiss on the cheek, go home. Get a feel of your surroundings. Maybe I should go back to my room. That is a move. Those mics pick up everything.
There we go. Okay. That was the gripping conclusion.
So I just see fingering on Channel 10.
We took 90 minutes to get there.
Oh, that's right. It takes 90 minutes. You know, there's 2 digits in 90.
There you go. Oh, someone knows how to open champagne.
Oh,
Oh, it's the ex-girlfriend.
that's my friend Jessica.
That's Jessica. She looks like she's up to no good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jess is one of my really good friends. She was the one that told me that we went through the whole audition process. She was like, I think I might be getting in. Yeah, she's a legend. She's good friends with Abby and a couple of the other girls. She's really good friends with Abby.
For the moment.
She lives in Melbourne. She's good egg. I'm surprised she came in so early. That's awesome.
Me in the corner again.
Oh.
Aww.
Aww.
Can't hard go out. I don't know. She left Fiji, came back to Australia.
Oh, well, that's a journey. That was a fun little trip, guys.
Did you find a date? Well, yeah, Mike. Good
I've
to
got
meet
my
you.
date.
Good to catch
Got
up.
yours.
And
Lovely to see you guys. Lovely to meet yous.
let's
Nice
do
to
this
meet
again
you.
sometime. We'll see if we can get hold of Alex and get the band back together.
Mate, tell you what, 2025 reunion tour looking good.
Cheers, mate.
Head out. Cheers, guys. See you later.